Hello guys, how are you? So in this section of the course, I'm going to talk about the different tools that you will be using the most, like editing tools and Canva and all of those things. So one by one, I'm going to give you some basic tutorials on all of these different tools so that you can know how to use them, what is available where, what all things you need to do. So in this first video, I'm going to give you a tutorial of OBS, that is your screen recording software. The second tutorial will be about Canva, where you can create thumbnails and graphics for all the different photo related content you need. The third video will be about OpenShot, that is a free editing software that is super simple to use, that you can use for your videos, reels, etc. And the fourth video will be about Google Sites, because as I've told again and again, that Google Sites is the best place where you can create a landing page. So these are basically the four softwares that I will explain that you will be using the most. And above this, in the earlier section, I've already explained you about the systems.io and ConvertKit software for email marketing. So as you can see that this is OBS that I've opened up right now. The video that I'm recording right now is through a Zoom meeting, because I will be showing you the example of OBS over here. But for all the different videos that I made for my YouTube, for this course, for each and everything, I use OBS. Without any doubt, it is the most best software out there. Means you don't need anything very extra special for recording your screen. OBS is absolutely free and very, very good. All you need to do is just go to Google, search for OBS download, and you will find the website from where you can download it. Just click over here and you can see that you can download it for Windows, Mac, Linux. So you can just download it for free. Now, what happens is sometimes for some low-end laptops, OBS might stutter, OBS might lag, because your computer is not able to cope up with the software. It is not a super heavy software, but still, if your computer is super low end, OBS might lag. No issue. The basic purpose of OBS is as a screen recorder. So on Google, just search for screen recording softwares for free. There are hundreds of them. You can use any which one, because all the softwares will record your screen. There is nothing technical in that. So whichever software you want, you can use. So I've just searched over here for screen recorders for PC free. There are plenty of extensions, Google Chrome extensions that you can download, plenty of different softwares. There are different articles on the best 15 screen recording devices, screen recording softwares that you can use for free. So there is a lot of option. It is not something that you only need OBS, or if your computer is not able to run OBS, you won't be able to record your screen. Use any screen recorder that you want. But I'm going to tell you some settings on OBS that you can do to lower the quality of the video a bit, slightly lower quality, so that your system might be able to run that particular software. But please do check the quality of the video. If the quality of the video is acceptable, if the things on the screen you are able to see, only then use OBS, or else any other software is completely fine. And I'm sure most of the systems that you have will be able to run OBS, so that is not an issue. Now let's talk about OBS. What is this thing? What is over here? What is this thing? What are these lines coming up? And what are some of the settings that you need to do in order to increase the quality, decrease the quality, and all the different things? Now I can just delete this over here, because this is what will come on your screen. It will be completely blank when you first open it. Okay, so this is the place. This black part over here is basically the place where all your things are recorded. It will show that what is being recorded. So over here needs to come your screen, your laptop screen. After that, over here, as it is written, scenes. Okay, so I've just taken this out. It is written scenes. It is nothing important. Scene is basically a type of a folder. So you don't have to do anything in this. One screen will already be there. If it is not there, click over here on plus and just add a new screen, just like this. Okay, I can just delete this from over here. Now what you need is, you need three things for any screen recording. The first is your laptop screen. Second is your mic, if you are using a mic to record your own voice. And third will be if you're recording your desktop voice. Like I talked about in the launch jacking video, if you're recording natural reader voice or any other voice, that is basically your desktop voice. So three things are there in any screen recording: your screen, your laptop screen that is being recorded, your external mic, your external audio, like over here I have this, and third is your internal audio, your desktop audio. Okay, now over here on the sources, what you need to do is click over here on the plus icon. After that, the first thing is click over here on display capture. This is your what needs to be seen, what will be the video part of your recording. So click over here on display capture. After that, click over here on OK. And this is where don't touch any of these things. It will be just select automatic, just select your display over here. That is your primary monitor display, that is your laptop. Click over here on OK, and this is your laptop screen. Now, I usually just trim off like this. I stretch it like this a bit, and I just trim off the top part because I feel it doesn't look good if there are so many tabs open and people see so many tabs open. So you can also do like this. You can just drag this point like this in order to just cover off the top part. Like you can see that the top part over here is not visible. So either you can do like this. If you don't want to do like this, that is completely fine. Just make sure that whenever you record any part of your screen, unlimited tabs are not open. If you're watching some XYZ YouTube video, if you're watching something else, I don't think it is professional, so that people can see all of that. Whatever is regarding your content, if that is seen, that is acceptable. Okay, so this is the first part, that is your screen. All you need to do is just either right click over here on add, or go over here on add and just click over here on display capture. Now you can just right click over here on this particular display capture, go over here on the properties, and you will be able to see this. If you have multiple monitors, then select the monitor that you will use for your recording. I'm sure most of the people will have your primary laptop as a single monitor. So just click over here on OK, and this is basically your screen. Your screen is set. Now I talked about two other things: your external mic and your internal audio. As you can see over here that there are two lines over here. One, it is written desktop audio, and the other it is written mic. And as you can see that the mic, this cursor, this bar is going up and down because it is capturing what I am speaking in this mic over here. Okay, so if I just don't speak anything for 1 second, you can see it is going down. Now it has come back up. So this is basically my external mic. Sometimes what will happen, it will automatically come over here like mic. Another thing you can do is, if mic is coming over here, if this it is written over here mic, if this bar is coming written mic, and still your external mic, whatever you are saying, it is not being captured, you can go over here on the settings, go over here on the properties, and after that you can select which device should be used for your mic. So over here I have a Blue Yeti mic, so I can just select this and click over here on OK. Okay, so sometimes mic that is written over here, this might automatically come. So you don't have to do anything. You just have to go over here on the settings, go to the properties, and just select your proper mic. Sometimes this might not come. So in that case, what you need to do is again come over here on this box, click over here on plus, click over here on audio input capture. Click over here on audio input capture, click over here on OK, and from over here, select your mic. You can just let it be at default as well. If it is your simple earphone mic or your laptop mic that you are using, or if you have some other mic, the options will come. So you can select that from over here. Click over here on OK. And as you can see that two lines have appeared. One is input, audio input capture, and one is the mic. So you can just mute one of these if it is coming twice. You can just delete it from over here as well. Just click over here on minus. You can just delete this as well from over here. So all you need is your display that is coming here and your external mic. I've told you how to get your external audio, external voice being captured on OBS. Either it will automatically come like this. You just have to go to the settings, or you can just add your audio capture from over here. Now, talking about the desktop audio, it will come over here. You can just go to the settings, just go to the properties and just let it be at default, nothing else. Just let it be at default. Click over here on OK. Now, if desktop audio is not coming over here, what you need to do is go over here on the settings. After that, go over here on the audio, and where it is written desktop audio, as you can see this point, desktop audio, just set it at default. It might be disabled for some people, that is why it is not showing. Set it at default and click over here on OK. So 3 things I have told. First is that just click over here on plus icon, go to the display capture to add your screen. Second, your external mic, external audio can be added automatically if this bar is appearing over here, if this mic bar is appearing, or you can directly add it by clicking over here on the plus icon. And third is your desktop audio. These are the 3 things that you need, and you can just click over here on start recording and it will start recording. So once you do that, you can just click over here on start recording, and once you click on start recording, go over here on your Google Chrome website. Over here your screen should be ready, that needs to be captured like I talked about in the launch jacking video. Go to OBS, click over here on start recording, and then go over here to your sales page. If you're using Natural Reader, go over there, switch on the audio, and then go to the sales page. This initial part from going to OBS, going to Chrome, then when you want to switch off your screen recording from Chrome, you need to go to OBS. So this extra 2-3 seconds people should not see because it doesn't look nice. For that, you can edit that very simply using OpenShot. I will talk about that in the later part of this course, but I hope that how to set up OBS is clear. Now, talking about some settings that you might need to see, if it is wrong or right, what I tell you right now, just make sure it is like that. So go over here on the settings. After that, in the general settings, you don't have to touch anything. You can just see that what are my settings and make sure that all your settings are the same. I haven't touched any of these things. It is default what came with when I downloaded OBS. So I'm sure you will also have the same thing, but just for the sake of it, to make the video complete, just see what are my settings and make sure that your settings are also appropriate like this. Once you do that, go over here on the output. You don't have to worry about streaming. Go over here on the output. Over here, select simple. Then for the video, this should be the one encoder, software, audio, bitrate. Just see what I have placed as my settings, because this is the same settings I use for all my different channels, for all my different screen recordings. Now, talking about the quality of the video, how you can improve or decrease the quality of the video, and definitely the more quality you want in the video, the more demanding this software will become, the more heavy this software will become. So I will recommend that you should select indistinguishable. This one over here, that is the third. The first is set as stream, high quality, indistinguishable quality, and lossless quality. These are the 3 options. So I will recommend indistinguishable quality. This should be tried by you first, and the format should be MP4. Software encoder should be software. All these things are fine. You should try indistinguishable quality first. If your OBS software is working perfectly fine, then it is good. Or else you can just try with high quality software. You can just decrease it one by one and try. If your software is not lagging, then it is good. And make sure to check the quality of your recording as well. If everything is clear, I go with indistinguishable quality. For the audio, I didn't touch any of these things. It is all default. You can just see what are these default settings. Then for the video as well, here make sure that your base canvas resolution and your output is the same. If you want to select 720p from the drop down menu, click over here. Two options will mainly come. Either it will be 1280 by 720, so select 1280 by 720 over here as well, like this. Both should be same, the base canvas resolution and the output resolution as well. But again, I will recommend that you should select 1920 by 1080p because it is a higher quality, and the same should be selected over here, that is 1920 by 1080p. This should be selected. Again, I'm saying that this is a higher quality, so it will put more load on the software. First, try out with 1920 by 1080p and same 1920 by 1080p. If the software is not lagging, then good. If the software is lagging on your computer, that means it cannot handle that much. So just decrease it to 1280 by 720p. I hope that is clear. Okay, and make sure that both of these resolutions are same. So I keep it at 1920 by 1080p. Then for the scaling, you can just select this one over here, that is the last one. And for the frame rates, you should select 30 frame rates. Then hotkeys doesn't matter. Advanced also is not that you should touch. I also haven't touched any of these things. So these are basically the settings that you should try out. The first thing you need to do is you need to set up your software, the display, the audio, all these things. And then second thing you need to do is check for the maximum quality that you can get out of your system. For that, go to the settings. Two things you can do in the output. This is the quality of the video. And then in the video, this is the dimension of the video. So you can play around with these two things to find that where your software and quality both are workable. Okay, so this is basically all you need to know about OBS. There is nothing super technical about this. It is just a basic screen recorder. And as I said, if your laptop is not able to run OBS, use any other device, any other software, not device, any other software available on the internet. If you are using a mobile phone as well, there are plenty of screen recording softwares, so you can use any one of them. Okay, so I hope that this video was clear. If you have any doubts, you can ask, and see you in the next video. The next video will be about the other software, main softwares that we are going to use.